Today, we finally crossed the 33 trillion. And some people are going to light their hair on fire. It's a big deal. It's about to get dramatically worse. This number we're going to look back on fondly the way we're going right now. Do understand, we now have, and we don't bet money, but we do have a little pool going with some of our staff and some of our economists of what will the fiscal borrowing be this year. Remember, the administration is trying to play some games where they're going to try to credit themselves back some of the student loan money that the Supreme Court said they can't spend. So we're actually looking at the real life borrowing number, not the fiscal deficit number, which has a journal entry fraud in it. And as of a couple hours ago, so far this fiscal year, and we still have a couple weeks left, I think we've borrowed $2,158 billion. Now, I don't want to win because I'm the idiot who said we're going to borrow $2,200 billion. Please understand. A year ago, Congressional Budget Office, 2002 May, said this year we'd borrow about $860 billion. Does something seem wrong in those numbers? 860 some billion over here. Now it looks like we're going to borrow 2.2 trillion. And almost every dime of that growth is healthcare costs exploded, particularly in Medicare. Tax receipts have fallen fairly dramatically. So much for this Biden socialized economy. I mean, we've handed out a couple $1 trillion of money to build factories, to subsidize this, to subsidize that. This was actually their modern monetary policy. Okay, you now have proof in the pudding. They set off inflation and tax receipts have actually fallen. You know, I mean, if anyone wants to write an academic paper on monetary, modern monetary policy, you got the laboratory right in front of you. It collapsed. And what's the third thing that's actually gone against us this year? Interest. We've been tracking, bond market has not been treating us kindly. And we were playing with some math the other day, maybe another additional, on top of everything else, $160 billion of interest. Now, those are big numbers. Almost no one can process that sort of math.
Some bills have been enacted into law. New relief programs are now up and running nationwide, and many low-income households and seniors will be able to receive more financial assistance this year. This relief will arrive in several different ways, including rebate checks. In some states, you may have to take action in order to receive this extra relief. My dear friends, I'll be going over what you need to know about these programs, so please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. The next round of state-funded anchor property tax relief payments are set to show up in mailboxes or bank accounts of more than 1 million New Jersey residents within weeks. According to experts, the wait will be much longer for seniors who were promised by lawmakers earlier this year that their property tax bills would be cut in half. It will not happen until 2026 at the earliest under the current law, as some incumbent lawmakers who are seeking re-election this fall are giving a false impression that tax cuts have already occurred. New Jersey residents ages 65 and older will find out next year when they apply for the Senior Freeze property tax relief benefits that were key changes enacted earlier this year. It will make it easier to qualify for benefits provided through that program. From the Anchor to Senior Freeze programs, to the Promise program that would slash property taxes for seniors, much has changed recently when it comes to state-administered efforts to ease local property tax bills that now average close to $9,500. The first round of benefits paid out under Anchor, which is the program that Governor Phil Murphy and lawmakers established last year as a successor to the homestead benefit, totaled from $450 for eligible renters and up to $1,500 for eligible homeowners. Earlier this year, Governor Murphy and fellow Democrats, who control both houses of the legislature, announced eligible seniors, homeowners making up to $250,000 annually, and renters making up to $150,000 a year will receive an additional $250 in the next round of benefits. That will raise the maximum benefit to $1,750 for many eligible senior homeowners and $700 for eligible senior renters. As part of his affordability agenda, Governor Murphy has called for expanding eligibility for senior freeze. It is one of the state's long-standing property tax relief programs for senior homeowners and homeowners with disabilities. When a new state budget was enacted in late June, some key changes were approved by lawmakers that will make it easier for many seniors to qualify for reimbursement checks that are meant to freeze annual growth in the property tax bills. Certain homeowners in Jackson County, Missouri, are also eligible for relief on their property taxes beginning in 2024. The law basically freezes property taxes for all qualifying seniors. Next year, Jackson County residents who are eligible for Social Security retirement benefits can apply for a tax credit to help cover any increase in their property tax bill. The tax credit applies to a property owner's primary residence. The resident must have a market value of less than $550,000 at the time the owner applies for the credit. Also, friends, today, President Biden expressed frustration with Republicans in Congress after lawmakers narrowly averted a government shutdown. According to The Hill, Biden said he hoped the drama of the last few weeks has led House Speaker Kevin McCarthy to a personal revelation. After signing the temporary government funding bill, Biden said, "The truth is, we shouldn't have gone here in the first place. It's time to end governing by crisis and keep your word when you give it in the Congress." So Biden referred to the near government shutdown as a manufactured crisis caused by Republicans refusing to honor an agreement struck with the White House in May, which outlined spending levels as part of a deal to raise a debt ceiling. The House and Senate cleared a clean stopgap spending bill on Saturday, averting a government shutdown and capping off a chaotic 3 weeks in the Capitol that brought Washington hours away from a lapse in funding. This continuing resolution funds the U.S. government at current spending levels until November 17, 2023, and provides $16 billion in disaster relief. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts about what's going on in our government? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Well, my awesome and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, every Friday I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.